There's about 12 members of the Dirty Dozen of Division, 12 beta males, YouTube life coaches, who are trying to build a platform by making black women feel bad. I don't like it. I can't appreciate black men trying to make a dollar off of making black women feel bad. And unfortunately, our black women, some of them are so thirsty for validation that they're participating in the attacks and slander against the black female community, and that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable.
So, you know, I was wondering why Umar Johnson had beef with Kevin Samuels. I just couldn't understand what was his gripe about. But that clip y'all just saw, he said that when Kevin Samuels was alive. And Kevin Samuels responded, which I will later play that clip. And I get where Umar Johnson is coming from, but I truly feel like Kevin Samuels meant well, and he realized that he had to have that tone and delivery, because if he would have came soft-spoken or a nice guy type of tone, or even Umar Johnson's tone, because a lot of women would get on Kevin Samuels' channel and they would complain about his tone and his delivery. It's your tone. It's your delivery. Okay, so who else should I, like, how else should I come at y'all? How else should I come at y'all and talk to y'all? And then, you know, a few women would say, well, why don't you be more like Umar Johnson? I'm surprised they ain't say Derek Jackson. But anyway, why don't you be more like, and look what happened with him. Why don't you be more like Umar Johnson? Kevin Samuels didn't like that at all. That didn't sit well with him. You know what I'm saying? So he threw his little shots at homie, at Umar Johnson. And that's where their situation, you know, where they was going back and forth here and there. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. And it's crazy because Umar Johnson was still talking about it even after Kevin Samuels was gone. But he clearly was just reiterated his issues that he had with Kevin Samuels. And I can get both sides of the coin. But let's keep it real, Umar. You know what? I ain't even gonna go there. I don't understand why Umar Johnson is so obsessed with this Pan-Africanism. And no disrespect to the Africans, but a lot of them don't respect us.
Hey, I'm looking at my license. It doesn't have a color on it though. It doesn't. Cause your face is the color now. What year did you get your license? I don't know. Different states have different stuff. Year? We don't even gotta go into the license. When you go fill out a test when you're in school and they ask you this, that, and the third, this, that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. And I know we gotta get back to our topics. We already a few minutes in. I'd rather feel in black than African American. Because Africans don't even with us.
Wow.
Because they don't.
And Americans do?
Well, you're American, Mace. You're born in America. When you go to the Olympics, and when I say African American, you go over there, they call us Yankees and all that. They with us, but we're not from the motherland. We're from America. So I'd rather say I'm a black American. When we go to the Olympics as a country, and somebody black is fighting from the United States, you don't say African American. You say American. You don't even put a color on it. It's an American fighter fighting a European fighter, or China or Japanese or anything. You're known in the Olympics as an American. It doesn't matter what color you are. You're an American fighting against somebody from Cameroon or Senegal, whatever. The point being is they don't categorize it when it's world competition, but when it's other shit, it needs to be categorized. So I consider myself a black American. I don't consider myself African American. And shout out to all my Africa, much love. But y'all don't consider us real Africans. Y'all don't. That's that.
Quote unquote African Americans, even though you can't be two continents. You're not an African American. Do your research. We are not African Americans, y'all, and we're not black. But I will save that for another episode. Do I think the beef between them two was petty? It wasn't really beef, but they had disagreements. Why couldn't them two did an interview together? Well, not even an interview, a debate where they had an exchange and they're going back and forth with each other. Without it getting heated. I don't understand why everybody's so intellectual until it's time to have a conversation. Because everybody is so locked in with their beliefs and just their statuses in life, in their careers and all, and they just can't separate that. They just, they cutting each other off. They over talking each other. Then it goes from, well, you don't agree with me. If you don't agree with me, I'm going to name call you now. Now I'm going to challenge your credentials. And this is why us brown-skinned folks just can't come together. This is why we will never be able to unite. Egos and prides. Let me stop because I want to go into a rant. Now let's play this clip with Kevin Samuels and him clapping back at Umar Johnson from that video y'all just saw. Your boy Donnie, I'm out.
Talk to us more like Umar. The Prince of Pan-Africanism. Big Papa's in the house. Run my donations. I mean, shout out to Umar. I got no problem with the dude, but I think it's funny y'all keep coming over here asking everybody to talk like Umar. Queen Mother Garland, Cocoa Butter and Sea Moss Gold. And
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.